Recently in Vrindavan, Dinabandhu Prabhu, very special devotee, unique, gifted me a beautiful book of his own composition called Vraja Leela, Pastimes of Giriraj, the King of Mountains. There's also another very beautiful book on Govardhan Parikrama by His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami. And with these books, you can go on a virtual parikrama of Govardhan, hearing all the pastimes. So many photos. This book by Dinabandhu Prabhu has 284 photos and 32 paintings, as well as elaboration on so many places and pastimes all around Govardhan. Now, what I want to read to you from this is something not directly connected with Govardhan and not even directly connected with Krishna consciousness. But as Dinabandhu Prabhu thought it fit to include in this book, and it seems to be very apt advice, he thought it fit to share with devotees, and I also thought to pass it on. It's marriage advice. Dinabandhu Prabhu's a married man. I haven't been married in this life. I'm repeating what he has said. He says, when women have a problem, they like to talk about their problem, right? It's a scientifically proven fact that by talking about their problems, women produce certain hormones that make them feel happy. When a woman has a problem, she likes to talk about it. The poor husband starts giving a possible solution when the wife starts describing her problem. She doesn't necessarily want a solution, she just wants him to listen to her problem. If I go to a man with a problem, he gives me a solution. So the man gives his wife a solution as that's what he thought would help her, but the wife then replies, "You're not listening to me." He retorts, "I am listening, I just gave you a solution." But his wife cries, "But you're not listening to me." She doesn't really want a solution. Sometimes there's no solution. All the banks are failing, so many people are losing their jobs. One might even lose his job by next week. What can you do about it? Nothing you can do about it. There's no solution. The wife doesn't want a solution. She just wants her husband to listen. Furthermore, I guarantee, as Dinabandhu Prabhu is saying, if a man wants to have a big fight with his wife, then all he has to say is, "Oh, it's not that bad." Now the man has just negated her feelings. She feels bad, and he says that she has no need to feel bad. Those few words will start a fight. It's not that bad. The husband just has to listen. Don't give a solution. Don't interrupt. Just listen. Then the wife will feel happy, and she will love her husband like anything. Now, when a man has a problem, he's different. He can't go to his wife to solve his problem. He has to solve it himself. He's a man. The husband becomes quiet. The wife can't bear it when he becomes silent for too long. Now, women are intuitive. She knows that her husband has got a problem, and she says, "Darling, what's the matter?" He firmly tells his wife, "Just leave me alone." He's got to solve the problem himself. If the wife leaves her husband alone, he will most likely solve his problem. Because the wife didn't bother him, then he will love her like anything. So those couples who are too far gone, now you know what happened. Those couples who are starting out, now you know what to do. When the wife talks, the man should just listen. Don't give a solution. Don't try to interrupt her, and especially don't ever tell her it's not that bad. And you wives, when your husband is quiet, just leave him alone. He will solve his problem, and because you didn't disturb his quietness, he will feel happy and love you like anything. You learn these two things. Half your problems in married life are finished. Woo! That's a big claim. Married life, there's so many problems. Unmarried life, there are also so many problems. But in married life, so we've heard, and as far as we can see, there are so many problems. But it's some solution or some advice based on the psychology of men and women. Dinabandhu Prabhu actually gave this in the... You may be wondering, what's this got to do with Giriraj Leela, Govardhan Leela? He's talking about how Indra, having tried to destroy Vrindavan with torrential rain, is sitting on his throne back in heaven, feeling really bad. And he's thinking to himself what to do, what to do, what to do. And his wife, Shati, is wondering what to do with her husband. And in this context, he brought this up. So family life means so many problems. Here's a little life hack offered by Dinabandhu Prabhu. Those of you who are married can work it out. Whatever you do, go on chanting together. As I used to hear from my mother, a family that prays together stays together. So in family life, you follow this advice of Dinabandhu Prabhu, do kirtan together every day, and that's the other half of your problem solved. One is lack of spiritual consciousness, one is human psychology. Marriage is, after all, an arrangement within this material condition. It's a reflection of life in the spiritual world where there's marriage also. So be Krishna conscious, and some little adjustments, little advice, how to live, how to deal with each other. Go on, live happily forever in Krishna consciousness. Forever? Yeah. In one purport, Srila Prabhupada says that husband and wife, they stay together, they practice Krishna consciousness together, and they go back home, back to Godhead together. Hare Krishna.